谁说新加坡人没创意？踏出家门，有人把走廊变成小花园，有人搭起桑拿房，还有人直接在门外开启麻将局，把走廊变成休闲区域。你也遇到过祖屋走廊的这些惊喜还是惊吓吗？
I have. I mean, I've seen things like aquariums. They run out of space inside, so the tanks are outside. I've seen AGVs, those that go on the terrain, all terrain.
夸张就放那个神灵啦，放那些东西，那个庙里的东西啦，也放外面的。
什么鬼都挡在外面了，有用没用的都挡在那边了。
肯定是危险，如果着火的话，跑不掉怎么办？
新加坡71.5%的住宅是政府组屋，屋内怎么装修是你家你做主，但一旦踏出家门，屋外那1米多宽的空间就不再是你说了算。这是5级搬让的一座组屋，我们从最高楼21楼走到1楼，观察总共120个单位后发现，超过95%的住户都在门外摆放物品，脚踏车、鞋柜、花盆、家具，甚至杂物，一路延伸到走廊，把原本的通道挤得窄窄的。到底为什么大家都要向外发展呢？
COVID 的时候，很多人都买脚踏车嘛，所以就变成可能没有位置停脚踏车在主屋楼下，所以有的就可能放在楼梯。
I think they just want to keep their house clean and like things they don't need, maybe things they want to throw out and then just keep it there for like later.
因为里面不够放嘛，我们就放外面那个走廊那边。
同样是1米多宽的走廊空间，有人用来收纳，也有人把它布置成另一种风景。
We have been staying here for 6 months. Since we moved in, it was quite close to Ramadan, and we thought that we want to decorate a bit more of our house and make full use of the space outside.
We normally have some tea time. We drink coffee, tea, and have a chit chat.
After we have decorated our corridor, we realized that it seems that it connects somehow between us and the neighbors who passes by here to take a look, and even any strangers who pass by for the first time, they will stop and have a little chat with us to compliment. So far, nobody passed by and frown.
不错啦，没有影响到，然后他们缅甸的念，我是觉得是 OK。
It's fun, it's lively, you know, it gives off a very nature vibe, which I think it's nice.
So I think it's okay as long as it doesn't pose any hazard to the people walking.
As people who have been staying in the HDB all our life, we somehow aware that we need to keep a gap of 1.2 meters for ambulance or firemen to pass by. So since we are the last unit and it's like a dead end, we feel that we are not obstructing anybody's way. But if let's say HDB really come knock at my door and say you cannot put this outside, then I have to obey.
不是所有人都能把屋外的1平米变成惬意的小空间。网上就经常有人投诉，称公共走廊被他们的邻居随意占用，居民推婴儿车或是轮椅经过，甚至紧急疏散都有可能受影响。问题来了，家门外的空间到底是谁的？我们能用到什么程度？根据当局规定，组屋这种公共住宅，走廊要留出至少1.2米宽的空畅空间。主要就是为了紧急情况，比如发生火灾时或者救护车来，人和担架可以顺利通过。楼梯口和楼梯平台都不能摆放物品。另外，走廊的铁扶手其实不是拿来挂盆栽的，而是给老人家走路时扶着用的。还有1楼的草坪也不是私人拥有，同样不可以随意摆放物品。一般来说，普通的鞋柜如果没有阻碍通道，也不涉及易燃物品，就可以放在门外走廊。当局对祖屋走廊杂物摆放，通常采取的是比较柔性的管理方式，以劝导为主，希望居民自觉遵守规则。家门外的那1米，我们该多留一点人情味，还是多留一点空间？你会怎么选？